Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and tonight we are going to do a fuel economy test on a 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. This particular Crosstrek is just a base model. It's not even a premium, so it has the 2-liter, 152 horsepower engine per the EPA. This car is rated at 34 miles per gallon on the highway. Let's see, I've covered 11 and a half miles. It thinks it's getting 33.6 right now. I just filled it up at a gas station. We're gonna go 107, 108 miles down the freeway, turn around, go back to the same gas station and fill it up and see what it did. As always, when I do these tests, I have my adaptive cruise control set to 70 miles per hour. All the drive modes are normal, everything like that. This car's got 6,600 miles on it, so the engine's already broken in, and it's a little chilly tonight. Let's see, 54 degrees. I'm sure if you live somewhere where it actually gets cold, you'll be laughing at that, but I am in Southern California, so that is considered chilly where I am. So anyway, pretty ideal conditions for the fuel economy test. It should be noted I've done this before in a Crosstrek. It was a 2023 Crosstrek Sport, so the older generation but with the larger engine, and that car ended up averaging like 33.2 if I remember correctly. So I hope that this smaller engine Crosstrek can beat that. I kind of have my doubts as to whether or not it will, but hey, I'm just going to do the test to the best of my abilities, cruise it on down the freeway a little longer, and I'll have an update for you right now. All right, we've covered just over 35 miles, and the car thinks it's averaging 35.6 miles per gallon. With my experience, which is relatively vast with Subarus, they typically read 1 to 1.5 miles per gallon high. So what that indicates is right now the car's probably pretty much just getting its EPA miles per gallon, which would be fine if true. We'll see if my sort of on the back of the matchbook math is correct anyway. Should be noted that even though we do have a 0 net elevation gain, because we're going to end up at the same gas station, we are going slightly downhill on the way out, which is right now, and slightly uphill on the way back, so we may lose some MPG on the way back. But as we pass the San Onofre nuclear power plant, there's really only going to be one way to know, and that's turn it around and have another update for you right now. Okay, I have turned it around. I got off the freeway and turned around a couple exits earlier than I normally do because it looked like they had some construction set up and I was barreling towards a wall of traffic, but I was able to avoid that. My average is down to 34.7. We've covered 55 miles. And we are on our way back up. So, barring any unforeseen circumstances, as long as I don't hit any traffic or have anything bad happen on the way back, I will have one more update for you probably, and then we'll hit the gas station. All right, we have covered just over 95 miles. The car says it's averaging 34.6 miles per gallon. We have burned maybe 1/8 of a tank of fuel according to the fuel gauge, and we're almost back to the gas station. It was a pretty smooth ride back up, no traffic or construction to slow us down. So let's get back to the gas station and spend some money and do some math. Okay, we are back at the gas station. We just filled it back up. We ended up covering 108.2 miles by the time everything was said and done. The Crosstrek thinks it averaged 35.1 miles per gallon. It just clicked down to 35.0 because the engine is idling, but it thinks it got 35.1, and it took right there 3.088 gallons of fuel, which means we averaged 380 miles per gallon. We'll just call it 35.0. So crazy. The Subaru Crosstrek for 2024 was right on the money. It averaged 35 miles a gallon. 1 mile per gallon better than its EPA rating. It beat the larger engined 2.5 liter 2023 Crosstrek Sport that I did by like 1.7, 1.8 miles per gallon. And it also handily beat a Honda HR-V, a new body style HR-V that I did, I guess last year, that didn't get very good mileage at all. It got like 32.8, and that car was slow, and it was front wheel drive. So good on the old Crosstrek, or I should say the new Crosstrek, since this is a new design for 2024. Average 35 miles a gallon on the highway. I'll take that. And with all that being said, I'm going to go home and go to bed. If you have any questions, or if you drive one of these cars, leave me a comment. Let me know what miles per gallon you're getting. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.